record you without your knowledge. Okay, so here's where we are. We are in the fourth week of the fourth term. Good morning. We are in the fourth week of the fourth term. So we moving right along. Okay, again, we on sequences and functions, and we are doing well. We can find the patterns, we can um, determine whether the sequence is arithmetic or geometric, and we can find other terms. So we're doing pretty good as far as moving through this. Okay, and that's our agenda. So, good morning. So here's our warm up. Let's see if we remember. So, if the wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. Let me take this out. All right, so it's just sequences. I'm not changing the problem. I'm just changing the top here. And then I will put the other formula here, just so you all will remember. Okay. So let's see what you remember, good people. Oh, dang, I could have so else with here. That's I didn't even tell her. All right, so I got 45. Can we try 1050? See what we have. Ouch. All right, babies. Anybody got some conversation? We know we never have to do them in order. Anybody got something? Next three. What you got? What you got? We're gonna fill it in as we talk. All right. Did anybody find the next three terms? Nothing. Nobody. How's the sequence moving? Nobody. Oh, hey, Shirley, and hey, Gabby. Gab, thanks. I got your message from the other day. Shirley, were you here on Friday when y'all had Miss Christina? Oh, I guess she didn't tell me, and I just want to keep the roll right. Oh wait, I got some chit chatting going on. Oh, okay. Thank you, Boo. Anybody? Anything? No? Did we talk about this? Let me make sure. Well, how about this? And we're gonna rearrange some things. That's okay. We're gonna take this and we're gonna move it down and we're gonna revisit it. It's okay. All right. So we just gonna change it up a bit. All right. And okay. So let's start here. It's okay. Step back to move forward. All right. So we had discussed an arithmetic sequence earlier. So this is what we came up with as a class. So the sequence was 3, 7, 11, 15. So first question, you always ask yourself, what's the difference? Because you want to know, how is the sequence moving? Okay, so we figured we are adding 4 as we move. So the next 3 terms were 19, 23, 27. And then the 20th term, well, we had to use the formula. So again, A is the first term. So that's where we got the 3. D is the difference. So that's where we got the 4. And we are looking for the 20th term. So that is the value of n. So we put that here because it is telling us which term we are looking for. And then we also put it in the formula. So did the math following order of operations. So we did what was in parentheses first. And that's how we got 19. Then we multiplied. That's how we got 76. And then we added 3. So the 20th term of this sequence is 79. So again, the formula just gives you a shortcut to finding terms further down in the sequence. Okay? So now let's look at a geometric sequence. So the formula changes a bit. However, it's okay. Nothing we can't do. So now, if the sequence starts 4, 12, 36, 108, what's the ratio? And the ratio just means what are we multiplying by? How is this sequence moving? So, what you got, somebody? We started with 4, we did something, and we got 12. We did that same thing to 12 and got 36. We did that same thing to 36 and got 108. What are we doing? Anybody? What we doing? And if it doesn't come to you off the bat, remember, you can take the current number divided by the previous number. The current number divided by the previous. The current number divided by the previous, and see if it's a pattern. Okay? So that's how you can find the ratio also, if you need to work backwards. All right, well, we want to keep this train moving. So I'm gonna help you out, because then we're gonna come back to that warm-up slide. All right, so ladies and gents, 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 times 3 is 108. So our ratio, how we are moving in this sequence, is we are multiplying by 3. So as a result, our next terms would be 324. So I'll just do it. 324. If anybody has the calculator and would like to help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Then you have 972. And then you would have 2,916. All right. So, and I just didn't put the comma there between the 2 and the 9 because I don't want to confuse anybody. So those will be the next terms. And again, you move through the sequence by multiplying by 3. So now they asked us to find the 11th term. And again, the variables have been defined. So the first term is 4. The ratio is a positive 3. And we are looking for the 11th term. So now our equation is here. So all right, so we will put this as proper minus what? So that we are going to make smaller. This we are going, oops. This is going to be subscript, superscript. Okay, so now, if that's the formula, then let us now put in the pieces. Whatever, everywhere there is a variable, you will replace it with a value. All right, so our N is 11. Come on. A is 4. All right, so ladies and gents, Everywhere there was a variable, there is now a number. So our first term is 4. The ratio is 3, and we are looking for the 11th term. So now it comes down to a math problem. Again, using order operations, you can solve the problem and find the value of the 11th term. Now, you could have also done it longhand because we already have 7 numbers. So you could have done it longhand if you like. But again, if you are asked for a number further down, you can, you can use the formula. So now again, order operation says you do what is in parentheses first. So we keep the 4, we keep the 3, and we find this exponent. So we know that exponent is going to be 10. Again, we still have not used the 4, and the 4 is only in parentheses for those who might misconstrue it and think it is, and think it is, I don't know what I just did, y'all. I have not a clue. Oh, I see what just happened. I don't know how it happened. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so again, I kept the 4 in parentheses so that people wouldn't think it would be 43, and to also make it understood that you will only be raising 3 to the 10th. So now we have 4 times 3 to the 10th. I don't know what that is. So remember, your calculators, your cell phones can become scientific calculators by turning them sideways. $59,049. So the 11th term of this sequence would be 236,196. So again, ladies and gents, you could have done that. You know, like I said, it's not far from where we are because we already have 7 terms. You would have just had to find 4 more. But I think this was far quicker using this formula than if you did it longhand. Okay, so again, make sure you add this to your notes because you will see this on the final. Excuse me. Okay? Everybody's good? All right. So now, let's see. Let's take it back to the warm up. So now, they telling you that the first one is an arithmetic sequence. It starts 579. So find the next three terms of the sequence and then find the 25th term. And the formula is up top. And then the second one, if the sequence starts is it geometric? No, it's not. But we can make it geometric. All right, the second one wouldn't have worked, Joe. It wouldn't have been geometric, but I'm going to change it so that it is. Okay. All right, that's better. Yeah. All right, so let's see. And ladies and gents, remember, this only works if you participate. It's the only way this works. Anybody? You working on it? You're not working on it? Nobody has anything? Okay, well, check this out, ladies and gents. I'm not going to see you on Friday because Friday is a professional development day. So I would like you all to write these down because this is where we're going to start. Okay? Because if we don't get this part down, the next part is going to be a little more difficult. Okay? So, with that said, my darlings, you all